It's your boy DJ, Spotted the Dine, and the boy DJ.
Trini D, they call me Trini D. This is Thursday Night School. What up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in.
What up?
It's crazy. This is Orlando, Florida. We just got Category 4 hurricane announced. Hurricane Dorian coming through today. So that's also going to be pretty lit.
Supposed to hit Sunday. How you feeling about it, bro? I'm gonna tell you exactly the bullshit that I gonna cause.
Please.
Okay, so you know how us Floridians we're very how do I say this? We give a lot of disdain towards bad weather.
Absolutely.
We always disrespect the worst of the worst that might happen to us. Okay.
Absolutely.
My idiot self was on a phone call. Of course, I work at a business called Shinobi.
Shout out.
And we do advertising tech. So I'm on a call with another publisher. Like, oh, we heard about y'all might be getting some bad weather. How's that going to affect y'all? Whoop de whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
You know what I said? I mean, look. I was like, look. Honestly, in Florida, we really don't care about many hurricanes unless they got a really plain name.
Unless they for real got a
plain
basic name.
Like Charlie.
You're like, oh, damn.
Katrina. Now, Katrina's kind of exotic.
But still.
Andrew was a bad one.
That's why we didn't care about Katrina. But Andrew was like, oh, damn.
Exactly. Maria, you know what I'm saying? messed up Puerto Rico.
And did damage.
I mean, Sandy just went up north and just messed up New York. But now we got, what's the name of it?
Dorian.
Like, bruh.
Dorian,
nigga, you ain't gonna do it like us, nigga. You ain't gonna do your black people like that.
Dorian.
Oh
my god.
We like, yo, this name right here.
I'm afraid.
Oh, just because he's a nigga. He's a nigga store. He's a nigga store.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no just regular white boy name.
Exactly. You like, oh,
like Dorian.
Dorian?
Like the next best thing they could have done, because you know they go in alphabetical order, had to be D, so they might as well have done DeMarcus. I would have been like, bruh.
Hurricane LaMarcus?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just thought about that. That's hilarious.
I'll be super afraid, bro.
So how are you feeling? Are you set up for the hurricane? Are you ready? How are you feeling about it, man?
I'm very much ready, man. I am usually pretty safe in my apartment complex. I live right in the middle of like the building that I'm in. Mm-hmm. And last hurricane we had last year, I forgot what it was. I think it was Maria, because it didn't really hurt.
No, yeah, it was Maria, because that was the big one that hit.
Maria, I believe it. Didn't really affect us. Actually, we had some friends staying with me and my roommate because they ran out of electricity and we didn't. But you know, shout out to Orlando. I live in Baldwin Park. You know, no brag, but I live in Baldwin Park.
See, look at like a little light flex. You know what I'm saying? The lightest of flexes, as I would like to call it.
You know, Spice Adams, right down the block from me. But we live in the same grid as like one of the Orlando hospitals, so that's one of those most powerful electrical grids. So I'm really happy with that, man. The worst we get is like, you know, a little building shake. You know, maybe a little little scariness, you know, rumbling, but nah, man, we literally had the lights flickering. That's like how bad it was. Like, that's the only thing we had that was bad. I still had internet, I still had cable all of last year. So I'm in there for this hurricane, man. Dorian, I'm ready. Shouts to my mom. She always stocks me up with water bottles when I go to South Florida.
Facts.
I ain't have to go to no type of Sam's Club where they ran out, or Walmart where they probably running out. I ain't had to go nowhere for my agua.
I'll tell you this. One thing I can tell you is that how I decided to prepare this year, what I want to do first is, like, I went and got dog food, of course, for Leon. I also went and what else I did? I got a cooler.
Okay.
I got some Pop-Tarts. I got some chips. I got some just dry food. I got beans. I got things I can just pop open and eat if I really needed to.
Yeah.
Also, my thinking is this: instead of fighting everybody in the world for possibly to get a bottle, a jug,
3 gallons,
a gallon,
you
know, them things that you fill up at the work water fountain.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting everybody, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 15 1-gallon bags.
Yeah.
And run my ice machine and fill up the bags with ice.
Absolutely.
So I got 15 gallons of water to be unfrozen at any point.
Smart.
Also, let's say it gets closer to the hurricane, and I do need. I also bought some like 24 pack of Gatorade juice.
Nice.
So also what I'm going to do is throw those frozen ice packets into the cooler.
Okay.
And then make more frozen ice packets and leave those in the freezer.
That's some genius shit.
So I'm saying, and then my mom was like, well, ice water is not the healthy, cannot be all the clean. I was like, Mom, I got a Brita filter. I'm good.
Yeah, we just restocked our Brita filter.
In fact,
yo, legit, like before we even heard the hurricane, we were like, okay, let's just get this new Brita filter. And 3 days later, Hurricane Dorian. I was like, got that Brita.
Exactly.
But we still got water bottles too, man. The one thing that I don't really get, because I got them last time and I thought it was real stupid. I didn't get any cans or like preservables that they say, like stock up on beans and SpaghettiOs and all that, soups and all that. I feel like I got it all last year and I didn't eat none of that. And I feel like it's just like preparing for the worst.
Exactly.
I ain't really trying to get that. I don't know about you. I don't know if you got that type of food.
What I do is, okay, another thing, you can call me like disaster prepared. What's it with a prepper?
Yeah.
I have like a batch of food that I call like my backup stock, right? Like I just have like mad mac and cheese. I got what's the noodles? Ramen noodles. I got mad sets of all that shit just in case, and I got like green beans stocked up, kidney beans, baked beans. I just got all this.
But you gonna eat all that?
I mean, I eat it throughout the year, but then I always restock it.
Yeah, but
so I always have stuff left ready for me to eat.
I feel like nobody's gonna eat that during a hurricane, though. Like, especially,
I will crack open a can of tuna, maybe some tuna salad, and smash.
I will put my stove on and put on some chicken. You know what I'm saying?
What happens if the power off?
I just discussed this. I live in Baldwin Park. We got the hospital. So you got the
good
grid.
generators.
So I'm saying we on the grid for the hospital, bro.
Look, fam, if something goes down, me and Leon come to your house.
Nah, no pets allowed. You know what
I
mean? I'm just saying, man. $20 entry. It's dope though.
You charging a cover fee for your house?
I mean, there's food, there's hot warm food, there's electricity for music and DJing and events. I'm just saying, hurricane party.
I'm just coming for the party.
Hurricane party coming down. $20 cover.
$25 cover.
$25 cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I hope everybody who's tuned in right now, if you're under the power of our voice, are you prepared for the storm? Please let us know in the chat. Also, shouts out to Joe Redmond, my brother, who's actually from Mississippi. I was living in Mississippi when Hurricane Katrina happened.
Yep.
And we got the remnants of that thing and it tore up the city. So, everybody, be safe, be prepared.
Yeah.
Get your batteries, get your flashlights.
Absolutely.
Charge. I also got a backup phone charger as well too. So
damn.
So I'm really prepared. I think, honestly, being a Floridian, we tend to be really stubborn about these things. I'll say what I really want to see us do really is be a little bit more heads up on it.
Yeah.
Because I have a couple friends in Miami like, hurricane's hitting, we don't care, we gonna be out here chilling. And they was out power for like a week and a half. It wasn't cool, fam. It wasn't cool.
They trying to play it off. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. I'm a little bit more mature now. I'm a little bit more like prepared for these hurricanes. But the best part about it for me is just the fact that I work for a college, and they just announced that there ain't no college on this upcoming Tuesday.
So you chilling.
So not only am I chilling, I'm getting that full-time salary on that Tuesday for doing
you getting
nothing.
paid.
Nothing. I got a 4-day weekend. Woo! Let's do this for absolutely no reason. And the way it's looking, might have that 5-day weekend. Woo!
Facts.
Let's do this.
I'll tell you this. One thing my bosses will do there. They're also military people, so they really take any and they're former pilots.
They take this stuff serious.
Yeah, they take it really serious. Like, if you gotta go home, leave now and get to where your safe place is. Like they're really about that. So I'm really excited to really just not excited, but ready to be prepared and take things easy and make sure I'm really safe. Oh shit. My boy Joe, who's like I said, remember he's telling everybody if he's all prepared and not too far. He said, let me know if I need any help. So if you got friends, guys, please, if you have a good location, please share that with your friends. Joe, I really appreciate you for extending that invitation.
That's lit. Appreciate that.
But yeah, man, how was your week, first off?
Oh, man, so this is my first week back as a student. I am back right here at Valencia College. Shouts to Valencia College Radio. You are tuned in live also, on that right now.
Real quick.
What it do?
Valencia College Radio, the radio online podcast also.
That hosts us.
You also know
yes, sir.
That we now have an app.
Yes, we do.
There is an app right now for Valencia College Radio. Please stay tuned for that because it's going to be really important that you stay tuned to make sure you can listen to us on the road, listen to us through your phone, watch us on Facebook, catch our podcast on iTunes and other places. But you were saying, brother, Valencia College, you're back at school. How was it?
It's horrible because I'm tired as hell, man. I'm just so fucking sleepy.
I heard you're struggling to make it through.
Nah, it's just I have class Monday through Wednesday, so I was here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right after coming from
Thursday.
work. And now Thursday, which I'm always here for Thursday night school.
Facts.
So it's tough, man. It's just like it's that lifestyle, and then I got to additionally be here for another 4 hours during the studio as part of my class. So
after this?
Either they pick a day. So I'm going to have to either be, I'll schedule for Saturday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get that noon schedule. But if not, they got, schedules from 9:30 to 1:30 Monday through Friday. And I'm talking 9:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. is a studio session. So I ain't trying to do that with a full-time job, but might have to bite the bullet. What's dope is I got a cool special badge ID. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like late night, VIP.
Sliding in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's just nice to be in a studio environment. It's nice to be around other nerds who are learning about music. It's just one of those things where you power through for 16 weeks and then it comes out being worth it. And I power through for another year and a half. I'll have a degree out of it. So, yeah, man, it's dope. I'm tired, but it's going to be worth it at the end. How was your week, man?
My week was pretty good. I'd like to shout out my job. We officially broke into the fact that we are now working from home on Wednesdays.
Oh, that's the future.
So, it is...
Why just Wednesdays?
Well, it's just a midweek break. So he wanted... My supervisor was first like, we're going to just give him Fridays. I feel like, no, because then Friday is just going to be a 3-day weekend and nobody's going to work on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? He'd rather have a break in the middle of the week, come back for a day, 2 days, and then have a weekend. So we still get 3 days off.
Dang.
It's not bad. Well, it's not off. I'm working on Wednesday, working from home. But
your boss probably went downtown to Why Not Wednesdays.
Bars. I did that. don't be snitching. I did that.
He went to Wind Down Wednesday too much, and he was like, "All right, I guess
everybody.
we off." Yeah.
Hey, everybody! If you're under the power of voice, please reshare the chat and the link. We're starting a new video place for Fly at Night. We want everybody to tune in here for the events. Trinity does a lot of DJing events. We want to support him.
Yep.
And I do a lot. I do some DJ events. I ain't popping like Trinity is.
I'm the best.
We both the best. Anyway,
I'm the greatest.
You're not Muhammad Ali, bro. Chill.
That's our new DJ name. Thank you. I'm the Muhammad Ali of DJing.
Okay, that's your tagline now?
That's me.
But please reshare the chat. We're also getting ready to do a lot of cool things with YouTube and stuff as well. But yeah, what else we got to talk about hurricanes?
Oh, man, hurricane season is here. We got to talk about what's crazy is people are stocking up on water and food. But before water ran out, before food ran out, the Popeyes chicken sandwich ran out.
Oh, you real.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich ran out, my dude.
How you feel for Shirley, man? She was working hard for them sandwiches.
Shirley,
in the back tied, slaving.
Shirley actually is an MVP. She got that title. She won. Shouts to Ray in the building. Saying F this hurricane. I feel you.
He's a typical Floridian.
Hey, that's Florida. You know what I'm saying? We just like, hey, man, we here. We just going to curse at it.
Yeah, exactly. Yell at it. Scream at it.
That picture of Shirley, kneeling over after Popeyes.
Praying.
Oh, my God.
In deep prayer.
Oh, man. I feel for her, man. Like, that Popeye stuff was no joke.
Yeah.
No joke.
Did you get it sandwich?
So, yeah, let's go first and foremost. In terms of getting the sandwich, man, I did not get the sandwich. And I will tell you why I did not get the sandwich, okay? Here's the thing.
I'm surprised that you
I'm a Popeyes fan. Matter of fact, since we're having this conversation and because I'm getting a little munchies, I will probably go to Popeyes after this show, okay?
But the sandwich is not there anymore.
But the thing is, with the sandwich, from what I've heard, it was not truly spicy. And for what people don't know, for Popeyes, I'm a huge fan of their spicy chicken.
I'm gonna wait because we had this conversation.
We did. This is a good combo.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let you.
This is a good combo. So
set it up.
So with Popeyes and especially the tenders, which I always get, they got spicy tenders than regular tenders. There's spicy tenders or spicy chicken, like by the bone, is the best. Is the bomb diggity fresh.
Bomb diggity.
Yo, it's throwing you back to 90s terminology. That's how good.
Will you raise the roof for this chicken?
Whew, all the way.
Okay. All right.
It was delicious, and that's why I always get it, is the spicy chicken. Now, with the chicken sandwich, which looks amazing.
Yes.
I mean, Popeye's chicken is just crazy, and it's just a big chicken breast on a sandwich, and which it looks amazing. I'm not lying. They have the option for spicy, so I'm like, well, you telling me a spicy, just like the chicken tender?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, I heard, nah, the chicken is not spicy. It's the same chicken patty as the regular chicken, but we put some spicy mayo on it.
Yes.
I was like, hold up. What?
That is very true.
I was like, what? Yo, Wendy's ain't doing that. Wendy's look spicy as heck when that chicken come out.
Chick-fil-A ain't doing that.
Chick-fil-A definitely doing that. You bite into it, you see that seasoning right in the chicken shred.
With the pepper jack on top.
Pepper jack, so spicy. Delicious.
Yes, delicious.
Caliente. My whole point. I
might go to Chick-fil-A and get this. That's just a
You know what I'm saying? If we get out here early enough, I might go to both Chick-fil-A because I'm telling you, these munchies are kicking in. So with the whole point of that, I was just so distasted by that.
You're revolted.
I was just baffled, flabbergasted that Popeyes could not put their signature spicy chicken on the sandwich. I was mind blown.
Mind blown, yes.
I was so disappointed in one of my favorite fast food establishments that I go to.
Religiously, maybe you say that?
Past 10 p.m. solely. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I was very disappointed. It forced me to not partake in the line. What was so funny is I remember doing an oil change on like last week Saturday or Sunday. Me and my boys we passed by Popeyes on the way to like AutoZone, and I'm like, damn, there's no line. He's like, what you mean? And I'm like, we'll see. We leave AutoZone. It's like 11 a.m. So I guess they open, bruh. Line around the building 11 a.m. on a freaking Sunday morning, bruh. Just because they could do it.
Look, you can't do that like Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just
because you can.
Just because they could, because they're going to wake up at 11 a.m., post that snap, be like, Chick-fil-A ain't doing it like this. And I'm just like,
oh.
But my whole point is it was good for the marketing. I think whoever set that up, if that was natural, I don't believe it was, but whoever set that up did a great job because, they sold out. They sold out the chicken, bro.
All right, so
yeah, tell me how you feel because I know you had it.
I was kind of passionate.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so everybody in my office, the non people had it, and I love them. They are great. They're like, oh, this is pretty good. I like it. The mixed lady who's HR was like, yeah, she's really opinionated. She's a really opinionated mixed lady.
She's an HR.
Yeah. So she was like, yeah, it was good, but
oh my god.
I was like, wait, don't tell me the but. Let me actually go.
Yeah.
Because she was about to go off. I was like, So I went, had it, and just like you said, no spice on the chicken. But the saved it is valuable because that you get a huge piece of chicken.
That's what everybody says.
You look at the Chick-fil-A sandwich, you look at the Wendy's sandwich.
It's true.
And that Popeye sandwich towers over them. And then the fact is, it's a very simple sandwich.
Okay.
It has pickles on the bottom, no lettuce.
That's crazy to me too.
And the pickles were delicious.
I don't doubt that.
So the problem is it just has spicy mayo.
Okay.
And the only issue is that they already make spicy chicken.
It's so wrong.
They already make spicy chicken tenders.
Yes.
They already make spicy like chicken, like actual chicken.
Yes.
And you refuse to literally make a spicy chicken patty.
Oh my gosh.
All it takes is some seasoning, some breading, and dropping it in the fryer.
You could literally just get the sandwich, take the breast off, order a spicy chicken breast, or order like 2-3 chicken tenders spicy, and just put it on the bread.
Exactly.
Because there's no lettuce, there's nothing else you got to put besides it. So,
and I'll be real with you, out of 10. If we're calling the Chick-fil-A part, I'm leaning back.
And here's the thing, you got the spicy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So out of 10, if we're making Chick-fil-A sandwich, no disrespect to Wendy's chicken sandwich, which is amazing. By the way, we made the social media made it about Chick-fil-A.
That's true.
Versus Popeyes.
But yeah, here's the thing. I'd ride or die for that Wendy's sandwich. Number 6, I've been living off of that back when they had
for
Biggie.
A minute.
You know what I'm saying? Back when they had Biggie size.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll ride or die by number 6.
To Wendy's.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel you. It's in a different category because I'd rather die for that.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
and KFC, shut the fuck up. We don't want to
KFC,
talk about
we don't want to hear that. Anybody else that, I heard Red Robin doing something. I heard Sonic doing something. No, all y'all Twitter handlers, your interns that are doing it, stop. You know what I'm saying? Let the big boys handle this.
Well, the beef already has his enemies right now. Don't jump in the beef and get shot.
Don't try. Yeah, you're going to get shot easily.
For no reason.
You're going to get shot
for no reason.
Innocent bystander.
So I had the chicken sandwich. The pickles on it was great. The only thing, like you said, baffled my mind is literally they refuse to just change the thing. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to fix that
when they release it back.
Yes.
So you know that they didn't run out of chicken. Like, I got a homie that works in my job who also works at Popeyes.
Yeah.
And he's been feeding us the inside scoop or whatever. But he said like, oh yeah, the supplier ran out of chicken. I'm like, you believe that, bull? Like, come on, man.
First off, if anybody will believe that one restaurant chain would run. They have so many suppliers, it makes no sense.
You telling me only one supplier makes your special chicken breast for the sandwich?
Exactly.
It's the same freaking breast
makes
that you
no
just...
sense.
So yeah, eventually they're just gonna come back with it. They're gonna have that spicy chicken. They're gonna have a sandwich for it. I'll try it then.
I think it's gonna be a legit spicy chicken.
Yeah, like a real spicy chicken.
I think they did a soft release so they can kind of
It's a soft release.
yeah, so they can kind of like, okay, let's see how people feel about it. Because, to put a chicken sandwich out there and be like, yo, and they went hard with the promotion, and then social media jumped on that shit.
Well, so no, that's what I'm saying is the best part that we got to acknowledge, because this is how powerful social media is. I heard that sandwich has been out since like April.
Yeah.
And
nobody cared.
It just popped up about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month, but like 3 weeks in total.
Yeah.
And my whole point is whoever made that pop off like that, that's crazy. Even right now, man, I seen somebody, they trying to do another type of promo with you seen the KFC line, bro?
Oh,
they just had that vegan chicken from Beyond Meat at KFC, and there was apparently a line outside the door in Atlanta or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, whoever's doing this marketing, like we see you, bro.
We see you.
We get the plot, man. Like, first of all, I'd never go to KFC for some freaking vegan chicken. There's Whole Foods for that, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. Wait.
Stop.
Another question. How do you feel about Chick-fil-A doing this mac and cheese? Will you buy mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A?
First of all, shouts out everybody tuning in to Thursday Night School. This is tuned into a very, very, very
spirited,
very and woken podcast with some heated discussions, very intense debates.
Yes.
Mac and cheese at Chick-fil-A? That sounds amazing, bro. That sounds phenomenal. I will try it. I will definitely try it. Replace my fries with some mac and cheese.
No.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry, keep the fries. Add mac and cheese on the side as extra. Let me try that bitch for $2.15. Yo, I'll try that any day, bro. First of all, Chick-fil-A is solid at making anything. Like, tell me something that's below a 7 out of 10 at Chick-fil-A. I'll wait.
I can't. But I don't want my fast food joint making mac and cheese.
All right, so I've had it from KFC.
It's almost, you know how bad it is? It's almost like Burger King and the fucking hot dog.
Oh, that's another thing, man.
I don't want that shit.
Burger King got hot dogs now. Burger King got vegan Whoppers. Like, I don't know what's going on in 2020 with these fast food establishments.
Well, let's be real. You have to respect the vegan dollar now.
Yeah.
It's such a big lifestyle now. You can't have something because they need something to, if you're trying to cut into that market, you need something for them to come and be excited about.
Well, that's what I think is crazy because they're all using the specific brand Beyond Meat. That's the KFC one.
Making billions.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoever's behind Beyond Meat's marketing now,
making billions.
Banking on that because you're the first vegan to actually penetrate KFC and Burger King. Both of them got meat in their name.
They're already at BurgerFi. They're already at Shake Shack.
Yo, so they're at everywhere that has a burger or chicken in its name. That's scary as oh my god.
So it's one of those things where we're looking at food and you realize how much. It's almost like you look at any type of marketing. When you don't realize how much something has impacted until it's too late.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to really take acknowledge of it.
Vegans have the power
right now.
And then you look at if you look at even politics, like the I want to say LGBT community has a lot of power and efficiency. They can make things happen now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, women can make things happen now. When people don't pay attention to these smaller subgroups,
yeah, we have to.
You realize that they can punch you in the face at any moment and make you have to change. It's not a negative thing. It's positive. It's a good thing that they have that power.
Yeah,
but it's also a thing that to force action on bigger corporations.
Yeah, well, what we're saying is not they specifically have the power. It's when corporations understand that those are the hot issues that people go for, they start to tap into that market. So that's where I think is the thing is. Dave Chappelle actually dropped a new stand-up this week. Shout out, and he actually has a huge segment on that.
Do not ruin that for me.
I'm not going to.
If you've seen Dave Chappelle, do not come up in my mentions.
Yo, what's crazy?
Talk about the Chappelle.
I'm very happy that there's so many tweets already before I even tweeted about it. Yeah. It was like 3 days ago it came out where people are quoting it already. I'm like, thank you. It's probably like his most. He says some controversial stuff. It's called Sticks and Stones. So,
but that's not new for him.
No, but like. It's some controversial stuff. Like he really goes in it, and I love it, man. He talks about Michael Jackson, R. Kelly. But anyways, without spoiling it, he does say something about what you just said, how the LGBTQ community has a strong power right now. People very much, in like Hollywood have used that power too. So it's interesting. You just got to take note of that too in terms of when it comes to the fast food market too. Because look at what y'all doing. Look at what they're doing. Like, don't just sit here and understand, oh man, it was a delicious sandwich. Like, why was it so popular? You know what I'm saying? How did that market get to where literally all Popeyes were lined out the door?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and when I got mine, I literally got it right before the lunch rush. And I
crazy.
remember getting out of that line, and I was going through the drive-thru. I remember getting out of the drive-thru and looking behind me. Yo,
it's insane.
I got in the line like literally was like 1, 2, 3 people ahead of me, and then by the time, because I work off downtown Winter Park, so I was going at the Popeyes off of what's that? It's Orange Ave.
Yeah,
North Orange Ave.
Shout out.
And Fairbanks.
Yeah,
and that's like right off there. People are like turning their flashes on North Orange, trying to get in the line and stuff. I was like, yo, I thank God I got out of this. I just drove home. I drove back to work, sat at my desk, and I was not going to stick around.
Yeah, I mean, the only Popeyes I know, they're not in, the best of locations. I mean, so that's where I'm just like, even if I go, it's going to be a line no matter what. Like, and they're not going to be good at servicing. So I'm just like, and that was a joke too. Yeah. People did so many jokes about like service at Popeyes versus service at Chick-fil-A, and it still works.
It still works. And you know what the funniest joke was?
What?
Where they were taking pictures of like the Popeyes workers.
Oh my god!
Taking orders with the clipboard,
just like Chick-fil-A does.
Funny.
Just outside, like
meanwhile Chick-fil-A got the iPad and shit.
Oh my god, man, it's ridiculous, but
it worked.
It's working. So that's our point. Stay focused on these markets. We told you this is a woke, enlightened conversation.
Exactly.
We brought it back to some realness.
Exactly.
But, oh yeah, I want to try that mac and cheese. I'm just saying. I'll try it, bro. Chick-fil-A is solid. I realized I had soup the other day. I had their chicken noodle soup, bro.
Chicken noodle soup. Sorry.
It was bomb. I had it with a soda on the side.
Wait. Where did you get this from?
Chick-fil-A.
They have a chicken noodle soup?
Bro, I'm not lying to you, dog.
Wait, really?
I'm being completely honest with you.
You gotta be bullshitting me.
Bro, I'm not lying to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, Chick-fil-A
has a chicken noodle soup.
Bro, it's super solid. Because everybody had this little cold at the beginning of August in Orlando.
I had no idea.
So I'm at Chick-fil-A and I'm like, wait, hold up. Y'all got a cup and a bowl of Chick-fil-A, of chick soup, bro?
You've literally blown my mind.
So that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't match Chick-fil-A. They got chicken noodle soup. Now let Popeyes drop a chicken noodle soup. I'm done. I'm never going to establish it again.
Yo, they should have tapped into that song for that marketing of that. I wish they would have.
What?
I never knew. I don't know. There's more people than me who knew they didn't have a chicken noodle soup.
Oh, dude, I promise you, they do. It's there.
They need to tap into that song and market the fuck. Like, Popeyes, you got something special?
Fam,
chicken noodle soup.
Hey.
Have the little cow.
The cow doing the dance. Oh man, bring that back. Yeah. I would love it, bro. But I'm telling you, they got mad stuff in that you never heard. Cookies and cream milkshake. Like I'm telling you,
I know about the milkshakes,
bro. They got mad stuff.
I've never really bought chicken noodle soup.
Go try it after this, because I'm sure one of us is going to one of those establishments.
Exactly. So. We're talking about this food, and I'm hungry now.
Starving.
Facts. But you also know, besides that last week, throughout this week, we were lining up for the VMAs.
Yes.
So it's not just about food. It was a big story. The VMAs was also a big story.
Yes.
I know Meg Thee Stallion won. I know.
Absolutely.
Lil Nas X won a video award.
Yeah, he had that meme everybody's making fun of where he accepted his award, dropped the scroll.
But we want to give our hats off to the main person who won the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award.
The Vanguard Award.
Missy Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor
Elliott won the Video Vanguard Award.
Is it worth it?
And she gave a super dope performance.
Yeah.
Did you catch the whole performance?
I did, of course. That was probably like that. There's 2 performances I saw, and that was one of them.
Okay. What was the other one?
The other one was the Big Sean and ASAP Ferg one.
I wish I would have seen. I wish I would have seen the Lizzo performance.
So the Big Sean I'm a huge Big Sean fan, so I watched that one. And to be honest, it's a good comeback for ASAP Ferg, or for Big Sean.
Yeah.
I'm glad he had ASAP Ferg on him. They're both just rapping back and forth. And at the end, they do some little dance routine, bro, like with like all the dancers behind. I promise you,
I missed
bro.
this part,
and it's so lit. I was like, yo, how long do y'all take to choreograph it?
First off, I didn't know Big Sean could dance.
So first of all, ASAP Ferg does it first. They're doing it with backup dancers.
He's from Harlem,
and he kills it, yeah. But when Big Sean goes on, he starts Millie rocking, dog. Big Sean and Millie rocked the VMAs, y'all. I was like,
was it a good Millie rock?
Yo,
was it a hard, nice little stiff one? Like me?
Killed it, bro.
Killed it. All right,
bro. I'm talking like a nice, stiff on the legs, but like got the flow up top, bro.
Okay. All right, Big Sean.
So I was happy, bro. I was happy that just to see them have fun with it, like especially knowing Big Sean and like his background. So he's coming back strong. But Missy Elliott, that performance was God, beautiful.
It was good. For me, it was a feel good performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Takes you back to where you were each time each song dropped.
I mean, I really started DJing in the late 2000s, you know, like 2007 maybe, when I was like really young, 2008.
Getting out of high school, house parties and stuff.
No, late in high school, bro. I was, so here's the thing. I was that DJ starting in 8th grade. So like 9th and 10th grade for me, I did like quinceañeras, I did Sweet 16. So like, yo, I was killing it, bro. I was like from like September to November, I remember one year, back to back every weekend had a gig I was DJing. So I was killing it, but I specifically remember this was like right after the time Lose Control came out. Music make you lose control, bro. One of my favorite songs.
I can't be dancing too much.
You got Sierra, you got Fat Man Scoop on it.
It's Sierra.
And amazing. So
that isn't Jazzy Faye on that too somehow?
He was on the 1-2 Step, I believe.
1-2 Step, yeah.
Yeah, which was Missy and Sierra. Yeah. But that was post, you know, the whole early 2000s, which was Get Your Freak On, Work It, you know, all them songs. So for me watching that performance, it was just really just like, dang, I play all her music, man. Yeah. Like like timeless.
Some iconic shit. Yeah.
Like timeless. Like the same way like people will go back and play Beyonce or even bigger, like play like the Beatles or something like that, because that's timeless music. Yeah. This is timeless club music, bro.
You can still play Can't Stand the Rain. You can still play a lot of her older joints too. Like she had, especially, it made sense to give her that Video Vanguard award because her videos are always unique.
She's always been the one that has the most creative videos. It's always dopest and just cool and fun with it.
Yeah.
The best part about that performance, you know, she brought back from the video.
Yes.
Miss Allison Taylor.
She still got the moves, fam.
Ooh, that was crazy.
She still got the moves. Had like a special jacket on and shit. I'm like, oh. That's White Girl Allison?
Yep.
I was like, oh, shit. I was surprised. Like, wait, I know her.
Yeah, yo, it was beautiful. So, like, my favorite part was just the trash bags, too. Yeah. You know, the little trash bags from the scenes. I'm happy for Missy, yo. Another person, I was talking about how I'm happy for Big Sean, knowing his background. I was referring to his mental health and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was
I know
important.
Missy Elliott has definitely gone through her own stuff as well, especially with her weight loss and fluctuation, you know. So,
you know, she also has part of that. The weight loss situation was that she also had I think she had like a digestive disease.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
So part of that situation was she was losing a lot of weight, and she had to kind of eat to keep it back on as well.
That's crazy.
So she had been. I know there's been pictures of her looking emaciated when she was going through it really bad. But she really looks really healthy. It looks like she's really in a good mood, good space.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like for any artist, period, not just Missy and Big Sean, we want you to feel good and be balanced
and
mentally,
be healthy. Absolutely,
be healthy, and that way you can give us. But healthy artists can give us healthy music, and even artists who have a damaged they need that kind of hurt.
Yeah,
we need them to speak from that space from a healthy perspective, so they can stay around longer. Yeah,
no, for sure. And seeing her, she looked healthy as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
doing all them dances, I was like, bro, how? Like this is almost 20 years ago. Man, some of the stuff
she was moving, but she wasn't moving like she used to.
But you're not going to.
The 1-2 step was a little 1.5.
You're not going to
half 2 step.
Half 2 step. Oh man, but nah, it was nice, man. It was refreshing seeing it. I didn't really care for the VMAs. I never do. You know what I mean? But that was beautiful. This is a
popularity contest, pretty much.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, like you said, Lizzo, I would have probably loved to see. I'm very happy for her. She's doing so well for herself. I know they had a Naughty by Nature performance with.
I would like to see that.
Redman, Queen
I also
Latifah.
heard that they was like really. They moved through things really, really quick. They didn't really let things linger.
Oh yeah, well that's the VMAs. They'll have like 17 performances and just like that's it.
Yeah, facts. And I was mad. Joe Budden, our brother in podcasting, was not on the Jersey stage.
Nah, man.
You want to let Pump It Up get playtime,
bro? You got
clip this and shit. I'm gonna add Joe Budden right here. Clip this. I'm gonna add Joe Budden right here.
That's messed up. They on the Jersey stage, VMAs.
No Budden.
I would have heard Pump It Up. If I was a DJ there, Pump It Up every commercial break. every commercial break.
Pump
Literally.
Up. Can you stop doing that?
Next on the stage, Taylor Swift. Shouts to Joe, and shouts to everybody tuning in right now. Shouts to our girl Nettie. She was saying Gospel Folks is my jam. That's my jam too.
Facts.
She also said this content is great. Referring to
we trying, man.
We out here being woke. We just killing it. That's how we do it.
Yeah, every day, all day, every Thursday.
Night school.
Thursday night school.
We here. So yeah, man, that was the VMAs. Obviously, the VMAs is a popularity contest between some pop music. But what about some real music that we cover? Some hip hop and some of our people music, man. What you got, man?
Facts,
what you been jamming to? What you got coming out? You know, update the folks a little bit.
One thing, we're gonna go through the most recent albums real quick. Name any of these if you heard any cuts off of it for yourself.
Yeah.
If you're listening to under our podcast or right here on streaming live on Facebook Live on Fly at Night.
Yeah.
Like page.
Yeah.
Please let us know if you just come to talk to us. We're always here.
We here.
Recently, I don't know if you got the chance to look at listen to "I Want to Thank Me" by Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I didn't know that. He had an album.
He had an album.
Oh yeah, we did.
I Want to Thank Me.
That. Yeah, damn.
Because remember he did that in the speech. I want to thank me.
Ah, Snoop.
I didn't get a chance. That's on my list.
You know what he should have called the album?
What should have called it?
Who?
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that!
Oh man!
Since we were just talking about Missy Elliott, she dropped her album Iconology.
Okay,
that's on my list to listen to over the weekend before the hurricane hit, so I can have some good tunes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know how Spotify has that download feature?
Yeah.
I'm gonna download the album so I can stream it without having to use Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on Apple Music.
Trade the Truth dropped the album. He's always on my list to get to because he drops
always
a bunch of bars.
Bar heavy.
Rhapsody's album Eve has been getting rave reviews. You know that Hip Hop DX only gets up to 5. They give her a 4.7.
Rhapsody, really?
Yes, the album got 4.7.
Okay.
TM 104, the Return of the Legend of the Snowman.
And
Jeezy.
that one I wanted to listen to. I haven't
listened to it yet.
Hey.
I'm gonna skip this Tiger album because that already came out. 85 to Africa Jadena. I listened to that.
I did. I heard most of it.
Heard most of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into this. We're gonna unwrap that after we go through more stuff because we have a specific topic.
We're gonna come back to the Jadena album for sure.
Really was a great album. I really felt that it, for what is 85 to Africa. So the span of what it's really supposed to cover as content and as a concept did it justice.
Yeah, and the title was perfect. His new look is perfect.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like I love his music, bro. Like he's always just been so. Something about him feels so natural and pure, and I feel like he really nailed it on this album, man. Like it was beautiful. Like I said, I feel like it stretched very well.
Stretched very well. Everybody else on this list, I'm not going to mention because except for Joel Ortiz Monday, but honestly,
you give that a couple.
His album's dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
And Chasing Summer by Sir, which my boy DJ Venom, he actually DJ'd Sir's listening party.
Oh, dope.
Last night.
Wow.
So I have to catch up with him to see what he thought about the music when he heard it live because I'm really understanding that it's a different experience when you're in that space. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say. Then I'm going to listen to it Friday and give you a review next Thursday of what I think of it and call him like, yo, bro, you need to get your man to do some work. Like, I love it. So I also want to talk about Jadena, 85 to Africa. We want to talk about this talk of, hope you're going to let me introduce this and you're cool with it too, about how the African diaspora has been influenced, how hip-hop has influenced African diaspora, how the diaspora itself has influenced hip-hop, because right now the biggest, we can clearly say the biggest subgenre of music that's been really blowing up over the summertime.
You said the wave.
It's a wave, right?
Yeah, the wave for sure.
Is Afrobeats. It literally has probably been one of the most influential music. You've heard it in Drake's music.
Absolutely.
Unforgettable last year by French Montana and Sway Lee.
Absolutely.
Afrobeats.
Absolutely.
You heard it a couple years before that by Ayo. I can't remember AOJ. It's called The Number Song.
Yeah.
He has another song called The Vibes. You've been hearing Afrobeats in your dance hall music. You've been hearing Afrobeats in your reggae, soca music. You've been hearing Afrobeats in your hip hop music.
Yeah, I mean, even in
reggaeton,
even in the EDM,
everywhere
in the EDM world, man, Major Laser's been huge on that. Always having that kind of Afrobeat vibe to it. DJ Snake came out with a bunch of stuff recently. Just like even blending that with Latin music. He did a Taki Taki song.
Yeah,
very much has like an Afrobeat vibe to it. Like you said, just that whole real dance hall beat rhythm and that reggaeton, that doom 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 doom, that really came from that Afrobeat kind of history. So it's making a comeback really in terms of like that blend. People are going specifically for those drums. People are going specifically for like that tone. Like you said, Unforgettable is if you listen to Unforgettable, it's literally like a reggaeton song.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it's really more influence on the Afro beats, and that's what French Montana was aiming for. So man, it's popular, like you were saying, and it's coming back. I feel like it's the basis for everything now.
Exactly. I think one thing I want to talk about, I listened to Jadena's album and I went down, you know how you get in music wormholes?
Yeah.
I got in a little wormhole. I'm like, okay, Jadena's album. Now I listen to Boz's album, EP.
Nice.
Now, you know, I now listen to Nettie. You said Earth Gang. Do you listen to Boz?
Yes.
You listen to Boz, let me know.
Yeah.
You're really a fan if you listen to Boz and you listen to a couple other people off that the whole collective, not just JID, not just J. Cole.
Nettie
I'm just putting it out there.
Nettie in the chat talking about Earth Gang with the single Up. Yeah, she got to listen to Boz. You know, Dreamville.
I'm just letting you know. I got to call her out on that. And I listened to an artist from Nigeria. He's really been getting popular. Of course, everybody knows about David O and a couple other. It's not DeVito.
David O.
It's David O. I saw him live in concert. He's like, yo, my name's David O.
Probably said that like 5 times.
Exactly. I was like, yo, DeVito's going to be here. And he's like, yo, what's up, everybody? My name's David O from... I'm like, oh, we've been saying his name the wrong whole time. And then I listened to his music. Then I got on the Burna Boy, who's one of these Afrobeat contemporary artists. Has a record with YG, has a record with Future on there. And one thing I wanted to point out in this topic was how everything's coming back full circle. How you having hip hop artists work with African artists.
Yes.
Having dancehall artists work with hip hop artists.
Absolutely.
Dancehall artists work with soca artists. Soca artists work with African artists. African artists work with hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? And then back and forth, this whole African diaspora, which is such a beautiful thing, is now connected into a bigger aspect of this.
It's huge.
For me and Trini being Caribbean Americans,
way boy.
For us, it's really unique to see this.
Yeah,
because I remember the early 2000s when Sean Paul came in there, Kevin Little came in,
Elephant
Man.
First or like favorite part of like just DJing, bro.
Exactly.
Like just having that dance hall set in the early 2000s where
you felt represented. I felt represented.
Hell yeah, because you played the straight coolie dance rhythm. For people who don't know what the coolie dance rhythm was, it was the Nina Sky "Move Your Body, Girl." Ooh, move your body, girl. And then then we transitioned right into Pitbull's Kulo, which was the same exact beat. Yeah, exactly. And then we transitioned right into Elephant Man's Juke Yow. Juke Yow, Juke Yow, Juke Yow. And then we do the Willy Willy, and then we could also go into Sean Paul's Feel Alright. So like that was my favorite part, going through all those songs, and then you could do another rhythm. You could do like Temperature.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Or then like, you know what I mean?
Sorry, we made too long.
Yeah, we going too crazy, but that's my favorite part, bro. You're right. Even Kevin Little, like that's for real, like some like dancehall soca music.
Wayne Wonder was a big rhythm too.
Huge. No letting go. So, and the fact that we can still play those songs now, and those are considered dancehall reggae classics, like for people who ain't Caribbean, West India, I understand that was a huge wave for us.
Yes.
So it took a while for us to kind of have that wave come back. Like there's been so much dancehall and soca music in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah. Y'all got a little taste with Vibes Cartel. You got a little taste with Alkaline.
Like an album each from each dancehall artist, and that was it. But they kept making music, but now it's coming back. And I feel you. I wanted to say definitely when you brought up soca, bro. I'm so happy to see the soca music is coming like fucking almost mainstream, bro.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like it's a solid 2-3 years before you see these guys on the radio, like real Trinidad audience boy. Yeah. So like I'm happy for that, because like Marshall has been huge for years. For years. Marshall has been huge.
You don't know, people don't understand. You think dancehall and soca artists don't, just because you don't see them in America, they don't make money? There's something called the Carnival. They tour every island for Carnival season. Month after month. Go to Canada, go to London, go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Making crazy amounts of money. And not just the English speaking Caribbean islands.
No.
Nettie's from Boricua. You know what I'm saying? So the reggaeton guys going everywhere.
Like for real, we go all over.
Exactly.
Like, and you brought up Canada is a great point. You know what I'm saying? Marshall has like sold out Madison Square.
He comes to Orlando.
Like he
sells out.
He's huge. So like the fact that like I love it now. I see Ashanti in his music videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see him working with all these like hip hop artists. Like again, Major Laser's a big one. But
exactly.
He's working with rappers and all that stuff. So it's killing me. Like I'm mad to a point, because I'm like, damn, y'all just pushed us to the side for like 15 years. But it's like you said, it's coming back full circle in all aspects, not just in the soca aspect, but in really the Afrobeat aspect, man. Like with the artists like Jadena and people like that. So it's beautiful, man. Like I really hope we just have a big wave of it. Let's say 2020 just have a huge, like all these artists make, except for Drake. Let's not have Drake ride that wave.
So we're gonna talk about Drake. How do you feel about the Drake? It's really Rafe Shrimmer to Sway Lee's beef with of course with Joe Budden. Who else? Let's be real.
Our favorite topic.
But his beef, Joe's beef was saying like that song overall to him wasn't good.
Okay.
And that song, the song with Drake, I understand what Joe Budden's. They're not, and he listened to Burna Boy, he listened to Jadena, he listens to those type of artists. He comes back with his mind. It's like what he feels is what they're doing is not original to what they're trying to make.
Okay.
That it's almost like to him, it's like almost an imitation, not really a fully a real pressing. You know what I'm saying that they're not fully using the music as, of course, Jadena, Wizkid, David O.
Yeah.
These African artists know how to manipulate that style of music.
Yeah.
And he was just overall, he just said that song wasn't for me.
Which song is he talking about specifically?
Let me get the name of the song, but it's Sway Lee featuring Drake.
There's a Sway Lee and Drake song with the Afrobeat beat.
Yes.
I'm very happy that I did not listen to the song and that I probably missed it.
Won't be late.
Oh, okay.
And I've heard the song.
I have heard it.
And you, as somebody who's from the diaspora, you hear the song, you're like, there's so much more room in this song to do more stuff than just go, won't be late.
Yeah.
Won't be late.
And I feel like that's what
won't be late.
What Joe was really saying. He was just saying you're trying to blend it too much with the hip hop and kind of like,
keep it simple
Afrobeat vibe, but it doesn't work. You know what I mean? You got to really have some like flow to it, some real like accents to it, and not that fake Drake accent. I'm talking like get a featured artist, get a featured Afrobeat art. You could easily get Drake's work songs with Wizkid. You know what I'm saying? You could easily get him and bring him back because that wave is huge right now. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that it was just them doing some, lazy hip hop rapping, I didn't like it. I feel what Joe was saying, but at the end of the day, I think what Joe was doing was trying to sneak diss Drake's like actual whole career.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Drake and Joe cool, man.
Hey, they say that, but you saw that pool party that Joe had? You saw how Drake was commenting on the live stream?
But this was before the pool party.
Okay, all right. But that's my point. Like, I feel he was really trying to say that about Drake's career. He wasn't trying to say that about the song. He was just trying to say, like, you parodying, because I feel like that could apply to his career. Like, his music, he's trying to say isn't really authentic. Authentic is parody and other types of authentic
I think
music.
Everybody can say that. I think everybody does say that.
Okay, good.
Everybody gives that. But Drake, the thing about Drake, though, about that situation is that he does come from a place in Canada where they do that style of music.
That's true.
So he has a little bit more understanding of this.
I get
Sway Lee is from Atlanta.
It's just weird.
It's just it feels weird. Like if I hear him on a soca beat and he's doing what he's doing,
that's just weird.
To me, I'm like, because one thing about we talk about dancehall, soca, reggaeton, Afrobeats is that we come on the beat, we tell a story.
Oh yeah,
like it's not just about like a couple of simple hooks. The story it's stories being told clearly through the songs. You know what I mean?
The hurricane coming, me about to get some water.
Hey.
Me ran out of water. What I go do? Like that's a just jam.
We jump, drink. That's the story. Water's done. We found some rum, and we getting drunk.
That's it.
And we jumping.
Yo, we just made a hit there.
Hey, don't take our idea.
But no, I agree. It's always something that has something to it. There's concept to it, legit. Yeah. But when a hip hop artist comes on it, it's just more for a club banger. Exactly. It's just more, which we don't. It's not to say that we don't make it happy and jumpy.
Yeah, but
they just make it specifically, like you said, with the lazy hook.
Yeah,
where they're just saying like 3 or 4 words and that's it.
Like even let's say, let's take Lucy from our girl Destra.
Absolutely.
She's talking about coming from Carnival. She's having fun. She wants to dance. Her body's feeling the rhythm. She's loose.
Yeah.
Not the loose, but she's loose.
Yeah, like
that's the hook.
You want to dance.
It's not just one phrase.
Yeah. Versus like if Sway Lee was on it, like that pussy loose.
Exactly. It's nothing's made simple. One thing I wanted to talk about as far as What do you heard most of the song? What do you think about 85 to Africa? How do you feel about the concept? How did it feel that it worked out? How does it fit into our conversation about this?
It's perfect, man. The thing is, I've been a huge Jadena fan for like a very long time.
Were you a classic man?
I was, everybody calls me classic man because I play that song with the Kendrick Lamar remix all the time, bro. Like anybody that saw me at Back Booth back when I was there, anybody that saw me at Bullet Bar when I was there, I always played classic man, bro. And like I feel like, it just fit me every time I played it. You know? Like I wouldn't even DJ, I just stand there and just pose and be like, yeah, this is me. But anyways,
classic man.
But not only that, I played his other song called A Little Bit More, and I made a mashup to it too, and it always bumped when I played it with like a Moombahton drop. So Jadena always had that very, very African flow to me, and I loved it. So the fact that he dropped this now, and I'm just like, he's sticking to it. You know what I mean? I remember he dropped that Bombi song,
Bombi, yeah, that album. I think
that was dope.
Overall, let me say this before you finish that. Bambi was a great song.
Yeah.
Overall, his catalog is very underrated.
Extremely.
I'm happy that he's with Janelle Monáe because that
super creative.
Totally makes sense.
Super creative.
Overall, but his catalog's underrated. Just continue.
So with that, with where the Bombi song came from, and then the other songs we're talking about, they came from his album called The Chief, and he even had a song called Long Live the Chief. That was probably the only record that I didn't really feel because it was just straight like hip hop, and he's rapping bars. He had a video for it, and it wasn't bad. It just was not him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, didn't feel it. So I feel like with this album, 100%. Went straight to that feel. I didn't feel like anything was out of flow. I didn't feel like anything was out of whack. Like you said, I feel like he is embracing that type of Diaspora just kind of flow to it. And I feel like he's going to be the big wave of it, man. Like I've always been a huge fan of Jadena, and I feel like this is going to be like his big breakout. People ain't really going to be famous from it, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't going to like get famous from it, but this is going to be the start of it. It's going to be like his college dropout.
But
I feel like he's gonna get out of it, man.
I think he's famous, but the thing is, he's been captured as just a classic man famous.
Oh, that's why he's on here, and that's why he got super swole. That's why you seen him in the pictures wearing a tank top, showing off them tats. Showing them tats, B. Yeah, so
I fuck with the tats.
Duh, you got to change your image. I did the same exact thing after 2018. I cut my hair, getting tatted. Swollenness is coming up. Yadded, boy. Yadded. You know what I'm saying? I got this part coming in soon. But that's the point. You got to reinvent yourself, and it'll work. People will see you differently. People will understand whatever it is you're trying to come across. So, Jadena's the jam, bro. And if you haven't listened to 85 to Africa, please, man. It just came out about a week ago. Check it out. He's got some bangers on there. I think the hook he's got. I don't know what his single is. I think it's
he has. I can give you I can look that up right now. Hold on a second. I'm actually on my Spotify. Pay us. I need that.
And speaking of Spotify, check us out on Google Play. We are on Google Play. We are also on Apple, iTunes, podcast.
Yes.
So like and subscribe to us on all of that. We also on YouTube, and follow us. Brand new Instagram, Thursday Night School. Right, so also Fly at Night.
All right. So right now his two singles, Tribe.
Okay.
And then Sufi Woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. It sounded.
Those are the two ones he got right now.
Very, very, very singly.
And shooting videos.
Good stuff.
And like we're saying, soca, dancehall. He has a song with Mr. Easy.
Yes, he does.
I'm saying the one thing people need to understand about this album that it really talks about, because literally he's talking about 85 to Africa. It transitions from really from hip hop. The first couple of songs are really hip hop based, trap based. Goes down. You get some island vibes. Then you get some Afrobeat vibes at the end. So the whole concept of it is a really transition piece to link to do exactly what we're talking about. Link hip hop directly to island music, directly to African music.
The right way.
The right way, yeah. And I would like to say this: as soon as I got done with that album, of course I listened to Boz's album Spilled Milk. He has a song with Earth Gang called Jollof Rice. Which, if you don't know what Jollof Rice is, meet you an African person from Ghana, Nigeria, or one of those countries around that area.
Yeah,
ask them to make you jollof rice. And they will argue about who makes the best jollof rice.
Okay.
Like once again, another person, an artist who's really trying to link hip hop with directly with the diaspora directly to the motherland.
Yeah.
Which honestly, hip hop, it's just hip hop coming back home. Like literally.
Respect, I love it.
And so before we get out of here, I'm gonna leave our listeners with like the saying that I heard on the Burna Boy album.
Yeah.
Please, everybody, I want you to listen to those 3 albums. Spilled Milk.
Yes.
I want to listen to 85 to Africa.
Yes.
I also want y'all to listen to African Giant. It doesn't matter if you're black, blue, purple. I don't care. I think it's a very important thing. If you really love hip hop, you really got to understand the essence of where it comes from.
Roots.
The roots, like hip hop itself, comes from dancehall culture.
100%.
And it comes by that instance, it's still a branch. Soca is still a branch off of dancehall culture. Mm-hmm. Reggaeton is still a branch off of dancehall reggae culture. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then it comes down to where does dancehall and reggae come from? Africa.
Yeah.
It's a direct link.
Absolutely.
And so the one thing I want y'all to take away from this last bit of our conversation, like we say, we are a very woke, very present, very culturally relevant podcast who love doing contemporary things. Why? Because we pimping, baby.
We killing it.
We're killing it. You know what I'm saying? Please reshare this link. Please share our podcast. But I want y'all to think about this. It's like, as a black person in America, I never understood why a lot of black people says, "Oh, we're not African." I'm not from Africa, bro. Before you wherever you're from, before I'm Caribbean, before I'm African, before I'm black, before I'm American, I was always an African first.
That's true.
I'm saying we're nothing but, as a black person, you're nothing but a stolen African. So you just don't know where in Africa you're from. But there's so many beautiful things that come from Africa. There's so many beautiful cultures that come from Africa that like Trini shared with me that you're 3 generations deep from Trinidad.
Yeah, 3 generations deep.
And he understands that even though he's 3 generations deep from Trinidad, he can't say that he doesn't have any Indian culture in him.
Oh, absolutely.
It's impossible. Your daddy will beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
first off,
it's disrespectful to the culture, but it's different than what you see in a lot of the hip hop black culture. You know what I'm saying? To where they deny it. The culture that I grew up in Trinidad, they embrace it. You know, it's just like, we very have that Indian culture to us, but we West Indian as a mother. You know what I mean? We be drinking, we be getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? We don't follow the religion that hard.
If you never heard, if you've never heard of chutney soca?
Yeah, chutney soca is exactly what we're talking about.
What it is.
Chutney music is exactly the fuse of Indian people mixing it with soca music, you know? Like, it's them saying, okay, we're going to take this Hindi language of people, like, you know, kind of singing some weird language, but we're going to mix it with a beat.
And the vocal tones, too.
Yeah, crazy tones, but we're going to mix it with, like, a soca-ish beat. So, you go home, that's all they play in Trinidad is soca and chutney music. So,
and they be getting drunk, they be dancing with everybody.
Going hard, but that's my point. We embrace the culture, even though it is so far in our roots. Again, like 3 generations deep in Trinidad is how many family members I got, but it's still in our roots, you know, and we embrace it. But I get what you're saying. There's a lot of anti that, you know, when it comes to the hip hop culture,
and it's a lot of denial. So everybody who listens to this or whoever gets shared it with, I just want you to, if they make it to the end of the podcast and the video, first off, it's just one of those things that always bugged me as a black person in America. How have family friends don't call me African, and how being an African booty scratcher was a diss. Like, bro, like honestly, that makes no sense. A, and B, being African is the biggest, for me, a biggest compliment you can give me besides saying, "Oh, you're Caribbean."
Hell yeah!
And the biggest thing you learn from being a Caribbean is that you learn that you're African.
Hell yeah!
You know what I'm saying? If you learn anything about reggae, you know that that Ital is vital and all this, the history and all the reggae, the Rasta men and all that stuff.
Word.
They talk about Ethiopia. They talk about Africa. They always point back. And as a cultural ending to today's podcast, you know what I'm saying? I want black people in America to take a deeper thought when they come down to saying, "Oh, I'm black. I'm not African."
Yeah. Because
black is just a smack label. I'll tell this all the time. Black is just a smack label. Brown's just a smack label.
True.
White's just a smack label.
True.
It's a shorthand label.
Know your roots. And
even if you don't know where in Africa you're from, there's too many beautiful cultures going on in Africa. Even right now, in Ghana, there's an initiative. Mm-hmm. If you go back to Ghana, they can give you go to Ghana, you can sign up to vote, have voting rights in that party.
Wow.
In that country, right? And if you go to Ghana and you say, "This ain't it for me, fam," guess what?
That's crazy.
You can move to Ghana.
That's crazy.
Because you have voter rights in Ghana.
Wow.
So, just overall people, I want black people, brown people. I've been talking too goddamn long. But I think it's a good point to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we need to think deeper when it comes to that denial, and because like we just saw with Black Panther, we love Africa.
It was huge.
So we need to start thinking deeper on that. So I'll let you do the outro because I do the outro. I don't talk too much.
Nah, that was just it, and it was beautiful. I think it was a good point that really needed to be brought up. We really do talk about that the distance, But with the music, it's all being brought back, and I'm very happy to see that, not just with the Caribbean culture. I think that's what gives us a better idea of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people don't have that transition to America. So we're blessed for that, and I'm very happy for that. But people stay woke on your roots, understand what that is. But at the end of the day, thank y'all for tuning in. You could always check us out on iTunes Music. You could always check us out on Google Play. You can always check us out on YouTube. Just type in Thursday Night School. You could always follow us at Fly at Night or also at Thursday Night School.
Facts.
You could also follow me at DJ Trinity D. That's DJ TRINID.
Facts.
You could also follow my dog. Where can they follow you?
The Don DJ Spotter at DADON DJ SPYDA.
When Doodoo closing out for me, man.
You know what? You already know what it is. It's your boy DJ Spider the Don, and of course DJ
Trini D. This is Thursday Night School. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. For real. Stay safe out there during the hurricane. All right.
Go Rattlers.
Peace.